Liverpool, the winners of the UEFA Super Cup. It's quite a fun game. After 90 minutes, it was 1-1. Went to extra time. Everyone was like, oh, why is it going to extra time? But that was good as well. Two more goals we saw, one apiece, so it went to penalties. Everybody scored theirs, apart from Tammy Abraham's, who had his saved by Adrian, of course, playing instead of Alisson. And the Spaniard is the hero.
Yeah, but he's a youngster and he stood up, took a penalty. It wasn't a very good penalty and he'll be just the way it is. Somebody's got to be a villain, and it was the youngster. But great story for the goalie. You know, free transfer, ends up at Liverpool, one of the great clubs, and a guy who's playing regular gets injured, and then all of a sudden he's in, and he's probably going to get some more game time. But you're right, it was a decent game. I think Frank Lampard will say, I think he'll be happy with what he saw in general. I thought they were even better than they were for 20 minutes against Man United, where they were okay. Played some good stuff. I thought they played a lot of good stuff tonight. Caused Liverpool a lot of problems. Got Kanté some game time. It looked a little bit more solid at the back than they did, albeit Liverpool are always going to create chances. And gave Liverpool, even though he'll tell you there was one or two in the Liverpool defence he wasn't happy with. But that being said, Chelsea still created chances.
I'm not usually a fan of these games because in my time they didn't mean as much as certainly this one did today.
The celebrations were quite something at the end.
If you look at both sides after this game was done and dusted, you saw the despair of the Chelsea players and you saw the smiles and how happy the Liverpool players were. So that means that both these managers were taking it serious, no surprise. And that actually worries me a little, because when you're taking a game so seriously and from a Liverpool point of view you defend so badly, you know, I thought the game against Norwich at home, they got undone on 2 or 3 occasions by Norwich, and I thought, you know, early season jitters, the game's comfortable, and they got done again tonight. Chelsea could have had 3 or 4. Now Liverpool could have as well. And now we go to Chelsea. If I'm Frank Lampard, I'm starting to think already, you know what? I can't keep saying how great we're doing and how everything's rosy and we're not winning a game. Because
it's only 2 games though, isn't it?
No, but Frank's a young manager. Frank needs to get a victory, regardless of what it is. Whether it's a friendly or not, he needs a victory. And I'm going to tell you that he will start to think about it already. I need a victory.
But you know, the way Chelsea moved the ball, and I know they've lost this game, but we know what Liverpool are going to be this year. And Stevie's right, they were a bit sloppy against Norwich early on in the first half, and better teams would have punished them. But we know that they're going to, you know, be one of the teams to beat. We really don't know what Lampard's Chelsea is going to be. But I thought we got a little, and it's a long season, I thought we got a little gauge of, you know, how they moved the ball a little bit quicker, past it, 1 and 2 touch, and we're able to open Liverpool up, and we're able to use the pace of Pedro in behind. And as the game went on in the first half, we started to see more of Christian Pulisic, who is going to need to get confidence in game time. But I actually thought Chelsea played, compared to last year, for example, where a lot of the play under Sarri was possession-based, but it was slow. I thought maybe it was just because of the occasion and it was such an open game. But I thought they played with a lot more purpose and pace about their attacks than they did last season, no?
Yeah, I think the positive for Chelsea, although they didn't win the game, is that there really wasn't that much between these two teams. So that has to be a positive. But again, I'll go back to what I finished with. You need to get a win behind you.
Yeah.
Because eventually it starts sucking the life out of everybody.